Hello, friends. Welcome to today's video. We're going to talk about the new ASTRO song, Circles. I may have gone a little crazy with my setup, but I also have no regrets. Anyway, I have a lot of feelings about this song that I want to discuss, so let's go over how this video is going to work so I can get into it, okay? I am just going to give you my thoughts on the song and my various feelings about it. And then I'm going to give it a score out of 10 at the end. But I do have a couple disclaimers before we continue. Disclaimer number one, I was an Astro stan since To Be Continued came out, like their pre-debut show. I was specifically a Moonbin fan, which means I was on pretty much every level emotionally destroyed by this song. So when I talk about being depressed by it, you all just need to be okay with that, okay? Disclaimer number two, this song is new. It just came out, and my opinions on it very much will change over time, especially as I become more emotionally stable. Disclaimer number three, everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion, because music is subjective, and that is great. Okay, I think that covers everything. Let's get into the song, okay? Circles, and it's a good song. I would like to start this entire review off by saying that if I were to do my very best to look at this objectively, it's a good song. I was emotionally devastated by it. But I think we need to start off this discussion by acknowledging the elephant in the room, Mr. Moonbin. Here's the thing. This song is very depressing, at least to me, and if you read the lyrics, probably to you. And on the one hand, it's not like Astro doesn't have depressing songs. I saw someone saying on Twitter, they were like, this song reminds me of a debut era Astro ballad, and I was like, I see it. Like, I can get behind the vision. I can see this giving Pootsarang vibes. And they have depressing songs like that one. But on the other hand, Astro, I would argue, is known for the exact opposite. They're known for their bright and cute and poppy sounds, which makes this a bit of a shift. I mean, like, we're not surprised by this, right? We all should have seen this coming. We all should have known that on the off chance Astro had a comeback. I didn't think they would. But on the off chance they did, it would be depressing. And this is definitely depressing. It has this mournful tone to it that all the other Astro songs don't have for obvious reasons. But it has this almost melancholy vibe to it that did not help the emotional devastation that I was already going to experience with any form of Astro comeback. But I think it's time we actually start discussing the song itself, okay? Starting verses, because I like to start with the verses. The first verse is nice in its ways. It's a very, like, orally enjoyable verse, like with the A orally, like to listen to. It's enjoyable. Myungjun and Sana sound pretty. Their voices are nice. It has an almost happy vibe to it. It's not. The lyrics are depressing as hell, but the vibes are nice. The second verse, though, there's no joy in that verse. It is the rap verse, and to be clear, Shinu does an excellent job, okay? Like, it is a great rap. His flow is phenomenal. It is a moment. But the lyrics are probably the part that broke me, and they are when I started actively crying, and I don't think I stopped for the rest of the song. As for the bridge, I have two sides to my thoughts, okay? The first is the emotional. This bridge hurt me. Jinu in particular hurt me because he has another rap in this bridge. And to be clear, Jinu's lyrics in this song, because he writes his lyrics, so like he wrote these, and they are probably the most gut-wrenching lyrics he's ever written. They hurt me extensively and in a way that I feel like Jinu couldn't have done on any other song except for this one. Now let's talk the musical point of view, because we have to pretend we're objective on this channel, and here's the thing. A lot, like pretty much the entirety of this bridge is a Jinu rap. And again, it's a good rap. But we just had an entire second verse that was also a Jinu rap, and I don't think we needed that much of the runtime of this song to be dedicated to raps. Like, if you give him the entire second verse, I don't think he needs the vast majority of the bridge as well. We could have had a vocal bridge. Let's move on from the various forms of raps. Let's talk about the pre-chorus, okay? This pre-chorus is pretty. It's nice when Anu does it, because Anu does the first one. His voice fits this pre-chorus perfectly. I understand why they didn't give him both, but like his voice was just perfect for it. So there's that. But also, I would be of the opinion, I am of the opinion, that this is the least depressing part of the song. It's still depressing to me, but it's the least depressing. So yay for that. The chorus, meanwhile, is another one that I have complex feelings about with multiple sides. First, the emotional again. This chorus was devastating to me. It got me on a deep emotional level. However, I will say one thing about it. I think the little interjections of It's Natural did make me laugh literally every time. They injected humor into the song for me, and I appreciated that it wasn't only depression. Now let's talk musical side, okay? This chorus is good. I'm not going to say it's a bad chorus because I don't think it is, but I do think it lacks the impact of most, even ASTRO ballad choruses. It has, again, that more melancholy vibe to it, whereas most ASTRO ballad choruses, they just go all out for the chorus. They didn't do that here. They kind of held back, and I think that also held the song back. Big picture, though, obviously this isn't ASTRO's best title. Like, I think we can all agree on that one, right? Like, even if we ignore my emotional state and my emotional devastation at this song, I'm a pop girl, okay? Like, part of the reason I loved ASTRO's music so much is that I am a pop girl and they made the best pop songs ever. Like, this song was never going to compete with Baby because it couldn't even if it tried. But that brings me to my almost caveat for this song. I don't think they were trying. I don't think when ASTRO made this song, they were trying to make their best song. If they were, they would have made a pop song because that's their best works. And I understand that. Like, I don't think we needed this to be ASTRO's best title. I just said this about Ace yesterday. ASTRO has been active for 8 years. They have like 30 singles. They don't have 30 singles, but they have a bunch of singles. I don't think we needed every release to be their best. And especially with this was never meant to be the best ASTRO title. It was a gift for the fans. And as a fan, I felt a lot of things. Anyway, that's kind of all I have for this song. I've been talking enough about it, so let's get into the score, okay? I had to contemplate how to score this song. I did my best to be emotionally stable at the time. I failed, but I tried. I'm giving it an 8.7 out of 10, okay? Like, we had to do our best. It's the most objective you're gonna get for me in ASTRO in general, especially in the modern day. So yeah, 8.7 out of 10. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on the song down below. Let me know how you feel. Let me know how you handled the emotions, okay? You can also like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be okay either way. And in the description, I'm going to put 2 things, okay? First is just going to be a playlist link. It's going to have all my ASTRO reviews, spoilers. I've done a lot. I'm a huge ASTRO stan. I literally have every version of every album they've ever put out. So there's a lot of reviews in there. You may check them out if you so choose. Second thing, it's going to be right by the top. It's going to be my history of ASTRO. To be clear, this video is old. I made it like 2 years ago now. But ASTRO also hasn't really done a ton in the past 2 years. So like, I just sit down, I run through their history, I have props, it's fun. And yeah, you can watch that if you want to. But thank you again for watching.